Hello, this is Jimmy Blevins. Today I'll be going over the Blurb module with the Divi Visual Builder. I've already got the Visual Builder loaded up, so I'm going to add a Blurb module. And these are pretty straightforward. You start out with your title, and just to make it clickable, I'm going to go ahead and put a hashtag in for the URL. And you can use an icon to kind of dress up your blurb, which I like to do. I think it makes it look a lot cooler. You can change the color of the icon. I think I'm going to go with something kind of light, because you can also put a circle around it. So darken that up a little bit. And then just one last thing to dress it up, you can put a border around it as well. So you've got lots of design elements to play with to make that icon look, to really pop and draw attention. You can place it on the top or to the left of the blurb, kind of more like a bullet point. And this allows you to change what animation is going to show when this blurb loads, which I don't understand why they don't have this on more of the modules, because I think it's really cool to be able to kind of control how things slide into the screen or how they pop up. So I think it's really cool that they put this in this one, and I'd like to see them add that to all the other modules as well. You can change your text orientation, and this is for, I believe, for the header. And then of course we can add some text in here. I'll just throw a little bit of text in. So that goes over all of the general settings. If we want to get into the design, we can set a max width if we've added an image through the add media function on the text editor here in the general tab. We can also change the size of our icon, which I think is a really great option. You can change the font of the header, and of course the size of it as well. And again, it's a great thing about the Visual Builder is I'm seeing all these changes in real time. And most of these other options are all really straightforward. You can change the text color of the header, letter spacing, line height. You can change the font, the text color of that. You can also add a background color. And this is something to keep in mind when you're doing blurbs. If you're going to have a background color or a background image, is it's going to fill the entire column. Even though your text might not fill the whole column, your background is going to. And let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm just going to use a light gray. And you can see if I was to use an image, it would also cover this entire area. And I can also put a border around it, which I want to do because I want to show you one last thing with this. I'll just use black, and let's bump it up to 2 or 3 pixels. But you can see that the icon is brushing up against it, and there's really not much space between the text and the border. So in this module, in the design settings, they've added, you can do a custom margin and a custom padding. And remember, when you're doing any style sheet work, margin is outside of your element, padding is inside. So if I want to add a little space here on the inside of my element, let's say like 20 pixels, you can see that spaces it out really good. If you're going for more of a responsive design, you can also use like 1EM or a setting like that, which will adjust to whatever the line height of your style sheet is for your mobile devices and your tablets as well. So that pretty much covers everything about the Blurb module for the Divi Visual Builder. And once again, I'm Jimmy Blevins, and thank you so much for watching.